In this mini episode of The Trades Show, we're in the workshop with shoemaker Frank Beneduci. Frank walks us through the details of shaping leather on the form. It's a look at the precision that goes into every handmade boot. Enjoy!
So what I'm doing right now is I'm setting the back centered and I'm setting it up high so that when you pull it, it gets even tighter and takes out all the wrinkles. Like the back is up on the shoe form. So this is just to see how it looks, and you want to balance it. Make sure you got it right. So you do the toe first. So this style, I'm going to have like sort of a wrinkly front to it. We'll see, I might take it out too. I might be able to make that decision later. So I've already discovered a problem with my pattern. So I'm going to adjust that pattern when I do it late, like if we decide to make a production of this. It's short on the front. You could, when it's short like this, you really have to pull the leather, and you could tear it. Okay, and because this leather is goat skin, because goat skin is really comfortable. It's cool looking, really, but it's thin, and it's very elastic. What you would normally do is, there's a machine called a crimping machine that puts a bend in the leather, because leather is flat, so you need to curve it with heat and pressure. That's like, we don't have that machine here in this workshop. So I've got to either pull it out, which is hard. If it's a hard leather, it won't never pull out. So the best chance for it pulling out is elastic leather. And goat skin is very elasticy by nature. This is insole, yeah, it's the insole. Yeah, it's leather. And it's got a shank. This is a shank. There's a steel rod in here. And it's it's riveted to the leather. It's 2 layers of leather from here. It's 2 layers, and in between the layers is a steel shank that's riveted in. So whenever you see someone go by you and their boots are going wee, 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 that shank is moving because it wasn't riveted or the glue's let go. Mine won't do that because it's riveted. You know, it'll never move. But factories don't take that place. They can't take the time for that. That's too much. You know. Now I could decide to make this a design thing. You know, have you ever seen boots like that? Where they have this wrinkled front? It's kind of a cool thing. This look was probably developed because they didn't have the crimping machine. And they're like, oh, that kind of looks cool. So now this is kind of, this area is very important to get right. So I am going to see if I can tighten this up, because this also looks really impressive when it's done right. But like everything, so one of the things you have to do is you have to learn your leather and how it reacts, you know, and then you adjust a pattern based on that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I'm already seeing that this zipper to be up another 1/4 of an inch. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. For this size. Because I can see it. It's because it's such stretchy leather, it stretches too easy in a way for this area, that if this was a 1/4 of an inch higher up or 1/2 an inch, then it would stretch down nice and it would get nice and tight. You know what I mean? I can wear them and decide does it work or not.
Yeah.
You know, is it happening? So, and you know, I mean, it might be good enough to show. I'm not sure, but it needs work. And matter of fact, I'm gonna take this down. The other reason why it needs to be longer is because the infrastructure isn't in here. And that takes up space. So this would be, I don't think this would last with the, so this needs to be, but it doesn't need to be much longer. Just a little bit. Ooh, see that? I pulled it and I tore it. Oh, so that's kind of the problem. If the leather is a little bit longer, like this, like the bottom leather, and there was no way to know. This is all because what we don't, because the leather is flat, I don't have any way of knowing how much this takes up. But because the lining leather is working, because the lining leather was cut in pieces that doesn't make you have to bend the leather. So it's, I knew that's gonna fit, but it's not very far off. It's very close. I could probably pull these out. Anyway, so that's kind of where we're at. I'm gonna put one more in here and that's it. I think it'd be cool with the outfit I'm wearing now. This will take a wrinkle in the toe. Yeah, see that? That could be cool. Put that in the window. But this line here, the boot will look better if this doesn't wrinkle so much, if it's nice and crisp. Do you know what I mean? So, and the other thing too is leather, when it's stiff, it sews better. Like it looks more beautiful. Like the stitches, it's just sharp. Yeah, this is cool. Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad that we did this.
Thank you for joining this mini episode of The Trades Show. You can find more of Frank's work at beneduci.com, linked in the description below. You can also find full artisan stories and follow along with The Trades Show, also linked in the description. Full episodes air every other Thursday. Thank you for being here.